Alright, let's see if everything is working. Looks like everything is okay. It says we're public. We'll see if it actually is. Let me update this really quickly. So, there we go. That way the game is reflected. Hopefully everything is working. We'll see. Alright, so what are we doing? Well, what aren't we doing? I did a little bit of off-camera mining, brought back, I don't know, like, I think all said and done, like 250k of ice or so from the other asteroid. We've got the uranium. The uranium is completely mined out on this asteroid now. And our base is actually running. Let's bring that up. Show you what we've got going on. So, last time we were working on the station, and as you can tell, we have completed it. Basically just did the weld up on it, and then got all of the window dressings in. Are you not? Oh, there it is. Alright. That was interesting. So yeah, basically we've gone ahead, done a little bit of detail work in here, made it a little bit more comfortable. We've got some things in and around set up. The entire base is now airtight, as long as I don't open that door, actually, or the door over there. Well, we actually have gotten our farm in, got everything set up. And I don't think we're actually producing anything yet. Yeah, no, I haven't started producing anything. But what I did do is I went through, grabbed a bunch of ice, and got all of our farms sorted out. So we actually have a bunch of ice in the system now. In fact, our O2 systems, let's go ahead and get those topped up. So these guys are actually working to fill the tanks on board the ship. We've got that connected in. And what we're going to be doing today, actually, let's grab some. You are in the wrong container, buddy. You should be down here. Thank you. And let's do that. Okay. And I need to shift some stuff over. Anybody else? There should be another set of should be another set of things in here. Our second jump drive is up and running now. Basically just been shuttling myself back and forth while I was picking up ice, picking up gold as well, just to get things done. Hey, old Tron, how you doing? Old Iron, I should say, sorry. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? You enjoying the new year so far? Let's get I think we've got a bit more. Do I want to move the stuff from the ship over, or do I want to move the stuff from here over to the ship? I think I actually want to move the stuff from the ship over. No, because I don't have a Bob on the grid yet, so we'll have to move it over there. All right. And let's see. Yeah, we want ingots. So yeah, basically what we're doing today is just trying to focus on getting the a small mining craft built. There we go. And our system is just grinding through all of the materials we've been mining out there. Hey John, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hey Zorn, good to see you. Hope everybody's having a fabulous Monday thus far. Beginning of your week hopefully has been safe, sane, and secure. And if it's missing any one of those, well, yeah, you're on your own. Oh let's get upstairs and let's get to work. Actually, I'm gonna close that. I need to get to work on the new ship. Alright. Oh, and then just to give everybody a tour before I forget. Last time we were in here, since this was all still wireframe, this is the habitation area now. We've got all of this in. I put in a little alcove up here. RP reasons would just be, you know, maybe it's a small storage area. You could even have it be some defense position in case the base is overrun. You know, usual stuff. And then on this side, we have a second station. And then heading up here takes you into the command area. And then we have basically our flight ops area. So, you know, business station. Long walks are a good thing to do, man. I take my dog out for at least 3 walks a day. And the first one is a little over 2 miles. The last one is about the same. And the one in the middle of the day just depends. But it's usually at least 1 mile. So I think I'd be in better shape for all the walking I do. Alright, so let's get in here. Let's grab some plates. Switch ourselves over to our internal inventory. Just drop all... Whoa, no. Keep that. Yeah, we'll drop that. That's fine. But we are going to grab, I don't know, like 200 or 300 of those. Grab like 100 of those, and then a couple hundred of those. And you have room for it. Yeah, I'll pick them up. All right. So let's talk ship design. Don't really have this set up for full-on architectural build, so yeah. Oh, what I will often do, and I guess I could actually do it here. Let's build from this side out. Now we are building a mining vehicle, so I guess we can put the spur there. Right. And this is going to be a large grid, so we're going to put you in there. I think Bob is working, right? I don't remember if I left Bob turned on or not. Looks like I didn't. Alright. Did I leave Bob turned on? No, Bob's turned on. There he goes. He's just taking a while to process. Okay. The masquerade mandate. That is an interesting way of saying that. Oh, man. How many drills? I'm not sure yet. This is kind of just a short-term, like, interim solution build. I'm not expecting this to be something that is, like, ridiculously all-encompassing or anything. Alright, so let's go here. And I think we can do that. Do I want to do the... I really like the look of the industrial cargo box. But damn, if what I wouldn't give to have 2 more connectors on it. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's go here. And we will do that. Yeah, let's go up 1 more block, and then we'll start building. That should give me enough room to clear everything. All right. So with that in place, we can then rotate a U like so. All right. So that gives us cargo. And I'm thinking, I'm going to need to put a couple of batteries on this, and we're going to put a couple of small reactors on it. So I think what we're going to do is we'll do... I don't know. So if we do... Actually, do I want to do 2 reactors? I think I may only want to do 1 reactor. Let's just do 1 reactor. So do a reactor. And then we're going to have that feed drills on either side with a cockpit in the middle. Right, so if we do cockpits, what do we have? Large grid. Don't have much that's large grid supportive. All of these are small grid, unfortunately. Alright, so... I mean, we could go... we could put the little factory shuttle cockpit in. Oh, it's too bad that thing isn't piped in. Alright. Alright. Oh, that would be funny. Alright. Alright, I think we're just going to go with the regular industrial. Go with our old standby here. Alright, so you are piped in through the top, which isn't a bad thing. Alright, so do this. I kind of want that out one. I generally don't like having the drills directly in my face. But this is a temporary, like just a quick fix solution. It's not meant to be anything ridiculously robust. And can I get away with 1 more? I can put 1 more there. I think we'll just do the 4. And then let's use the pipes. You know, I've been on a pipe fix lately as far as ship design is concerned, so alright. And then that allows us to put thrusters in here, so we will do. And the reason I'm going for reactor on this is because we are going to do ion thrusters. So we're going to mount U back 1, U back 1, and then because we've got the spacing for it, we can one there, one there. And then can't get one there, but I can do that. Alright, so we're going to have 1 block of clearance down below. And we're going to have 1 block of clearance up above. I think, can we get away? No. Alright. So what I'm thinking is we're going to do an overset stack. Oh. But I'm not sure how I'm going to get around it. Let's see what I can do is I can do something like this, and then we bring this back like so. Flip you down. That's a half block. We do that into a conveyor junction. I mean, I guess I could just put the conveyor in. And if I do this, if I do that, then we can get away with one thruster on either side. And then based off of that, I actually don't need 2 up and 2 down, do I? I only need 1 and 1, I think.
Energy low.
Awesome. Alright, so if we do this instead. There we go. Hey Paul, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I might go one more drill out on the right and left, but like I said, I don't need this to be a long-term drilling solution. So I'm thinking this is probably okay for what we've got going on right now. You are out of thruster components. Alright, so thruster components, which means I need platinum. I thought I had more thruster components than that. One. Crud. Got 1 up, 1 down, 2 reverse. I might have to go hydrogen after all. I was really hoping I wasn't going to have to, but I don't have any platinum. I haven't found any yet. That's not good. Okay. Let's bring this up. We want all of you guys. We're gonna do that. Okay. Keep you from burning power, because while it's not much, it does burn a little bit over time. Okay, so because if I have to go hydrogen, yeah, I think if I have to go hydrogen, what I'll do is I'll do a ramped up version of a small mining grid, or a small mining block that I've done before. All right. Come here, Bob. Take this thing apart for me really quick. And you. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to help Bob here take this stuff apart.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
kind of need everything to be out of the way so we can get stuff done here. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that since we have the side connectors, we go, let's bring up the tanks. Oh, let's go. Do I want to do that? Alright, and then that becomes a little easier to deal with. So just use the industrial thrusters. This is not expected to go into an atmosphere, so I'm not going to worry too much about. Oh, that's a little closer than I like. All right, let's let's do a little surface modification there, shall we? All right. And this becomes a little easier to deal with as well. Now the problem is that it's going to take some of our hydrogen reserves. All right, so we do technically have room for that there. All right. And I think what we'll do is we'll get this thing figured out. Actually, I need you to come off of there, and you come out as well. We're gonna have to do the extra drills here. All right. You guys, thank you. And there. There's going to be a drill here. And I think what we'll do then is bring the pipes back. Put one there. Put one there. And I think I actually need to stack the drills up. But hopefully we won't be doing too much plunge mining, so we'll see. I might put the thrusters here and here, and then that leaves me the ability to put another drill up in here on this side, and the same on the other side. So if I need to increase these out, and then another drill over here. But yeah, like I said, it's mostly just basically scrape mining. Burner can't grow. Well, yeah, I know, right? Alright. So I think that's everything. I just have to remember that we need that, and I have to put a gyro in, which I think we're going to slide. Because we're going to have a or I'm going to put a conveyor in with a connector here, directly below it. Which means, can I get... I don't know if we can get a gyro on that or not. I guess we can. Need to get the ore detector in here too. So I did put the overclocked ore detector mod back. That is in. Could do that, I guess. Let's go with the gyro there. And then the ore detector, we're in space. This thing is never going into a planet. Steel plates. So we'll use the ridiculously overpowered one. This one's got like a 5-kilometer scan range on it or something. At max output. And I'm not getting out of the vehicle, so I don't need an antenna. Well, I probably should put an antenna on it just in case something happens. We all know how I like to misplace my ships. Alright. Okay, so that's all of that. Got a reactor on it. Well, since we're not attaching anything to that now, we can actually, as soon as Bob picks up those plates. Thank you, Bob. There we go. We'll do that. And I think we'll go ahead and just give ourselves a little bit of protection in here. Let's go that way with it. There we go. Alright. And then that allows us to have places to put in the O2 generator, which we're going to need to do. Actually, while we're here, we may as well go ahead and do it. So we'll do an O2 generator on, actually no. Let's flip that down. So you're going to go that way and down, I think. Do you want to go down? And let's put 2 on there. That way if we need to, we actually have the ability to do it. Oh, you know what I could do? I could put engines on this thing. And what are you missing? You're missing computers. Do I not have any computers in the grid? Or am I almost out of oxygen? I need to... Okay. Yeah, I am out of computers. Okay. Assembler. Computers, assemble. Let's throw 1,000 of them in there. Not like I don't have the supplies for it. We're going to come in. Let's recharge our O2. Probably grab some food and water while we're in here. Not that I need to, but because I do have this. Bottle. Where did my oxygen bottle go? There we go. Alright, and then we're going to drop everything else off and pick up this stuff again. Alright. Hey, looks like our order detectors are online. Cobalt, uranium, and iron. Oh, there's more uranium in? Really? Interesting. Remember how when you're eating and drinking, your helmet opens automatically. So there's more uranium on this rock. There's a lot more uranium on this rock. Oh, wondering, 250 meter, that would be, I might be able to get to it from here. I knew that there was iron over here. I know there's uranium. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a little pocket in here. Look at you. Hey, what do you know? We've got more uranium. Maybe that pocket is. I may have to come down and do a little bit of exploratory mining. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to get our O2 generator up and running on the ship so I can start getting the system fueled up. Don't you hate when you misplace your base? Come on, it's not that big of an asteroid, Hal. You shouldn't be losing your base. There we go. Adding a picture to my profile? My Steam profile, my Steam has a picture. It should. Unless Steam once again just decided to go wonky and not like it. But yeah, I'll check to make sure. It should Should still be there. Alright, so got all of that. I need ice. Alright, so you've got 19K. So, oh, before I forget, you're all industrial, so you're all the mining thrusters. And just so I know that we're talking all of them. So there should be 2 forward, 2 back, up, down, that's 8. Left, right, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we don't have the one on the port side, so yes, okay. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say that picture has been updated for a while, so I'd have been really surprised if it wasn't actually there. So I think that's everything. Let me see. We have gyro. We have ore detector. We have hydrogen production. Hydrogen thrusters. Grab a little bit more ice. Drop it in the other O2 generator. There we go. See, now one of the things I'd love to see space engineers do, or maybe I have to do a mod for it, or somebody needs to do a mod for it. Upgrade modules for the O2 generator to make them more efficient. Because you burn through a lot of ice to get a relatively small amount of oxygen back. But it's also, I guess, because there's so many ways of getting oxygen, getting hydrogen and oxygen now, it's probably not a huge issue. I mean, hell, I could take some of the algae systems and start producing hydrogen that way. Yeah, no, I like the image. It looks good. Let's see here. Let's see. So we've got push, retro, laterals, verticals. Okay, I think that's everything then. We just need to check to see what our tanks are looking like fuel level wise. Helps if I go to the control panel. We're at 0.5%. Okay. And I am going to go see if I can pull another like 5 or 6K ice out. So it's 2K there. Let's just do it the easy way. There we go. And we'll do that again in a second. Alright. That should get us a couple of percent, which should get us around to the ice field, well, the ice area, I hope. We'll find out in a second. Alright, so barring any massive catastrophes, thank you. Used to be able to target through there. Let's go plates. Let me drop all that stuff off now. Okay. So since we have that, let's go ahead. I want to... minor thrusters. Actually, no, I want that. couple of blocks over from there. Have those toggle on off. Oh, we need tools. Let's make sure everything works when we do that. Yep, okay. You never know, it's space engineers. Weird things happen. Alright, so we're going to turn the thrusters on. Make sure everything is good to go. It is. Okay, I need to grab some uranium for our reactor, or is this going to be a very short flight? Surprisingly, the let's go. I'll grab 50. Not greedy, just need to get it running. All right. Nope. There we go. Okay, so reactor should be online, and well, we know it's not going to fall because we're in space. The question is it all going to blow up when we do anything? Wait, thank you. What am I missing? Interior plates for those, huh? Alright. Should have known that. But is what it is. Let's grab those, grab those. We'll come down here so that Bob can get all of this piped in. Go to work, Bob. Come on, you know you can do it. And actually, I guess I could put a connector there, but we'll put the connector here. There we go. Starting to wonder about you, Bob. Don't forget the lights. Yeah, I need to put some lights on here. I'm so used to using my my helmet lights for everything. Want you to be at 0 strength. Thank you. You are the miner connector. Drills. I want to see you in inventory, but I don't want to see you in toolbar or terminal. O2 generators. Do I care if they're on the toolbar? I want to see them in terminal. I don't want them on toolbar. Alright. And you on inventory, but not terminal. Not terminal. Hydrogen tanks. Those are going to be auto refill. I do want those on both inventory and terminal, but not toolbar config. And gyroscope. I want it here, but not on toolbar config. So the reason I do that is so that when I'm looking at things and I'm setting up my shortcuts, I don't have to see them, but I can still see them everywhere else. Okay, so if we go in here. Are you still static? I think you're probably still static because I didn't. Yep. Hey, it didn't blow up. Okay. That's good. I'm just trying to get a little bit air. I'm just trying to get a little clear of the station so I can put that last thruster in, because I don't want to run the risk of, you know, melting my base. After all the problems I went through of making that thing airtight, I am not going to deal with that again. Hey, Payne, how you doing? Where's the Mayhem? Wait for it. We're still early in the day here. Oh. Alright. And space engineers rule number 1, never stand in front of a thruster that has power and fuel when it's coming online. It does a little burst out. So if you're too close to it, it can kill you. So we have... Let's get some lights up on this beast. I really wish these offset spotlights were large grid. But here's what it is. It's okay. Do a light there. Do a light here. And I'll probably do light on either side down. And I tend to throw them in on the sides as well. If anybody's ever played Space Engineers and has been mining in a close-in quarters, you know exactly why I do that. I usually put them on the back too, but I guess we can, right? Alright. There we go. Okay, so spotlights, the last two that we did are going to be these. You guys are the rear lights. You guys are the lateral lights. You and you are the down lights. And you are the forward lights. Normally I don't worry about this, but I'm going to have some fun with these. So what we're going to do is the rear lights, we're going to make red. And I think we want to, let's go 5. Okay, so 2.5 on those. I think I want to go, yeah, about there. That way if somebody comes up behind us, they have two glowing red eyes looking at them. Alright, and then the side lights, we're going to make those yellow. Lateral lights. Let's go 200, 200. That's usually a fairly safe color. We're going to do 2.5 on this one for intensity as well. Make it a little bit more telling. There we go. Okay, and then from here, golden ice. How far is that? 12 kilometers to the golden ice. Okay. Is there? Am I going to have room? Yeah, I should have room to sneak out under this way and around. Guess we'll find out, right? Alright, so let's come forward just a bit. We're going to swing ourselves around. Hopefully not take any... Oh, almost took it out. See, Payne? I almost had some mayhem right there. And it's over that way. Okay. Once we have ourselves under control, go ahead and go forward, turn off our dampeners, and we're off. All right. Oh, who needs lights? YOLO. Exactly. Camera by connector. Sometimes. I don't always put cameras on it. I use third person so often. When I do forced perspective playthroughs, yeah, I cameras everywhere. Right cameras, left cameras. I put cameras on both sides of connectors. I'm actually thinking about doing a new series for Space Engineers as a recorded series. I've seen a couple of people doing some playthroughs recently, and I can't, what was his name? I've got 7 kilometers. We should be okay. Let me check here. I'm trying to remember the channel's name. What's it called? See, I'm drawing a blank on it. Let me refresh my list of people. All right. I just recently subscribed to them. Actually, I just found them on a random just YouTube going, hey, go check these guys out. So I did, and I really enjoyed the content that they're making. Mad Maven, that's the name. Interesting content. They're doing a no suit survival series, and I guess it's been running for about a year. They release a video like once a week or so. But if you haven't checked them out, go check them out. Especially if you enjoy, you know, Space Engineers and survival series stuff in Space Engineers. Now, where was the ice on this one? I don't remember. I should have been paying attention. Yeah, crash ship survivals are fun, man. I miss the old crashed red ship. They need to do one of those in a planetary system. I'm just lazy and don't like copying them over. So. Ice is over there. Okay. I hope we have enough ice to get there. But because of the way that they're doing it, they're actually on a modded planet with, I think it's 3 times gravity. It's really cool. But yeah, if you haven't checked them out, let me get tucked in over here. And once we get tucked in, I'll grab the channel and I'll shoot the link into chat for y'all. There. Right. And then while we're doing this, let's grab these really quick. And no. Damn it. You over here. You over here. Right. Oh, it's because I took them off of the. See? Put them back on config. See, this is why I usually do a drill group. Just so that I can say no on the toolbar config. We save that. And we come back in here. We go into groups. Say, look, there it is. All right. Toggle block 1 off. And now we can just kind of park ourselves right here and let the miner do that while I I'll tab out here really quick. Let me grab this channel for you. Like I said, it's a smaller content creator, but the survival series is absolutely hilarious. And I mean, they're playing extreme stuff that I'm like, damn. There you go. Yeah, so if you haven't checked him out and you just want something entertaining, like I said, he does only put videos out like once a week or so, but good video production stuff, entertaining content, and the I'm having a blast with the series so far. It's hilarious. Yep, exactly, Payne. The red eyes are always watching. Awesome, Casey. Sounds good. See? I mean, look at that. If you came around a corner and you were in a, following somebody down a mining shaft and you saw that, wouldn't you be like, "Er?" Oh god, I just realized it looks like a Furby. No! Yeah, that's gonna have to change. We need to move those eyes. Those lights are getting moved. I cannot have this thing looking like a Furby. That access hatch on the back of the conveyor junction just looks like the beak. Oh man, what have I done? No. Oh. For those types of series, I generally do them recorded for a couple of different reasons. The main reason being that it's just easier to deal with than having to do live stream, because with live stream I don't get to focus so much on what I'm doing, which is why, like with this, I just turn the drills on and let it go. So, but yeah. So what I usually do is, if I'm going to do stuff like that, I'll go through and do like a mod list for it and everything, and figure out which mods I want to do, and generally try to come up with a concept for the series. And the reason I was bringing up their stuff is because I actually like the no suit thing that they're doing, and I know that he loosely based it on Splitsy's series, his Survival Impossible series. So I'm thinking that I may grab the no suit mod and do something with that on, like, say, like the Mars-like planet. But we'll see. Yep. I know, right? It's like, it's absolutely, what's been seen can never be unseen. It's like, oh, all right. Imagine 4 red eyes. The 4 red eyes wouldn't be so bad. It would probably make it less terrifying, actually. But yeah, it looks like a skinned Furby. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, you are one of the lucky ones. I wish I didn't. Furbies are horrifying, man. You ever want, like, just a weird horror story stuff? Look up the Furby death screams. Oh, that, man, you will not sleep well. Especially if you own one. Sheesh. So for those who don't know, when the batteries start getting low, okay, let me roll this all the way back. For those who really don't know what a Furby is, it's this little robotic stuffed toy that was really popular in the late 80s, and kind of became a cult thing in the 90s. They were kind of like the new version of the Teddy Ruxpin. They were out around the same time that Teddy Ruxpin came out, which is another stuffed battery operated toy. And they would talk to you. Like, they would have just random things that they would say at various points in time. And I think some of the newer ones actually had, like, a response system on them. So it would listen to, like, some very basic key phrases. But yeah, they were creepy as hell. What about horns? Maybe. Yeah, I want to say that the Furby was inspired by the Mogwai from Gremlins. Nice, Casey. Starship Troopers was, for a movie, it was a fun movie. I was disappointed because of the fact that it basically only used the name and the kind of setting of the story from Starship Troopers. I read the book before I ever saw the movie. But the movie itself was fun. It was a blast. Some great, just absolute amazing memes came out of that. You know, I'm doing my part. Alright. So, I think, how much ice did we get up there? Hey, look. We've got like 1,000,000 units of ice. Okay. We have enough ice to keep us going for about 20 minutes. Alright. So this is why I wasn't worried too much about the spacing on the drills. It's because I was planning on basically just having to do scrape and drags anyway. So it's a functional miner. That's all that matters. Famous last words, Casey. Famous last words. It's like, I'm a military vet who has seen combat, and Furby scare the hell out of me, okay? I've seen some weird crap. Man, Furbies terrify me. It's not a phobia, but damn, dude, there's... Yeah. Furbies are horrifying, man. Nice. Trader Mars. I'll have to look that one up. I'm not familiar with that one. All right. Okay, so I think we have enough ice for now. Yes. Yeah, we've got like 1,000,000 units of ice. That will tide us over for a little bit. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and grab the gold. I'm not sure where it was. I thought there was some on the surface over here somewhere. I guess not. Alright. Excavation mode. Activate it. You got a Furby? Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't one of the cool kids. I didn't get to have the Furby. And after what I've seen with some of them, I'm kind of glad I didn't have a Furby. Oh, man. I might have to put the drill mod on this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the drill mod on. So I had just said I wasn't too worried about it. Me and my damn big mouth, right? All right. Avatar? Yeah. Avatar was a good movie. I mean, yeah, it had some social commentary in it, but it doesn't make it a bad movie. The movie for the sake of the movie was good. Yeah. I mean, when you start getting into like the political message of it, where it was, you know, consumerism is just, you know, the plague of the universe, and it's like, it's okay. Put a couple on pistons, maybe. Do set up some plunging mining. Yeah, could do that. Resist for the sake of money. Yeah. Yeah, I tend to not look for political messages and stuff in movies too much. The way I look at it is there's enough going on in the world that if I really want to look for politics, it's entirely too easy. So that's one of the reasons why I tend to not discuss that kind of stuff on channel. There's another 48 gold. 180 stone. Right. I mean, the biggest message in Space Engineers is, you know, don't piss off Clang. And the other message is it's impossible not to piss off Clang at some point. Oh. Let's see here. Grab a little bit more gold. I'm trying to get up to like 60k or so if I can, hopefully. Yeah, I see some sparks in there. All right. Let's see how much gold that we picked out of there. We're over 80k. That's good. That will do us nicely. And that also means we now have the resources to go looking for platinum, which we may need to do. I'll probably do that off camera because that's just going to be a bunch of going around to different asteroids and looking for stuff. Of course, we do have some asteroids in the local area. Let's head that way and see if we can find anything. There we go. Oh. So what you're saying is Avatar was a life movie. Oh man. And enter railguns. Yep. I'm so looking forward to the next patch for, well, the next DLC update for Space Engineers. Dude, those railguns are going to be so much fun. Just looking at the new combat systems, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Doug, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. There's iron. Not too worried about the iron. It's cobalt. Actually, what do I have my ore detector set to for range? Let's crank that bad boy up to 5k. There we go. Iron, uranium. Let's dodge the bits in space. Actually, that's cobalt, right? I actually need cobalt. Because you don't get cobalt out of stone. You only get the nickel, iron, silicon. And I need cobalt for some things to build later. I'm in a fluffy bird, fear me. Alright. I should paint this thing blue. Make it look like the Twitter bird. Probably get hit. They'd probably nail me for that one. Like, yeah, you were okay until you went after our logo. Nice. Huh, good to know, Doug. Hopefully it was a relaxing day for you. See, you can tell I was over here mining before. You can always tell where I was mining at some point in time. You know, if I put a large thruster, like large thrusters on the for main propulsion, and maybe 2 more small thrusters for lift, I probably could actually land this thing on a planet. Medical room 3 and 4 can only work in pressurized environments. That tells me I think my base is getting nuked from something. Probably lightning strikes or something. Wouldn't surprise me. Alright, let's do that. Get a little more out of here. Look, 165k, 200k cobalt. Hey, imagine that. Okay, yeah, that's. Man, that stuff multiplies fast. I love high density materials like that, where it's like you just go, you know, a little bit, and there's 500,000 units. It's like, okay, why can't ice be like that? Oh, or platinum. All right, so that's cobalt. Actually, I should. Let's drop a waypoint right here. And you're going to be, let's, since I seem to have lost my number 2 slot there, you're going to be cobalt and iron, I think it is. It's cobalt and iron, right? Yeah, okay. Not too worried about the iron because that's just, it's so ridiculously easy to get now. Toggle the eye color. Make the eyes white. What I could do is put googly eyes on them. I have the I don't have it loaded on this save, but I do have the googly eyes mod. If you haven't seen that thing, that is hilarious. And you get what it says on the tin, actually. Alright. Iron and uranium. I'm surprised there's more uranium on that asteroid, honestly. Not like we really need more. We mined out, what, almost 1 million units? It was 750k or something like that. Alright. Now, we do need to move my other ship. Which means we're going to need to build a bob on the station, which we haven't done yet. So first things first, let's get Bob on the station. We'll transfer all the materials over to the station. And we'll go from there. No, I do not want to be directly behind giant thrusters of death. More importantly, giant thrusters of destruction. Let's go here for now. Alright. So, you go there. I need to head... I'm going to cut in here, I think. I think this is... Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I think that's right outside the room, right? Yeah. And so I'm thinking, let's put a bob in. That's front to rear, up, down, left, right. Okay, that's actually perfect. Is Bob gonna give it a hint? Thank you. Oh, and eventually we will build this out into something else. I haven't decided what we're going to do on this side. I may leave that as just an emergency area to get in and out of the place. And then down here is where the other side was. This is the side I'm going to put in I'm going to put the medical room in over here, actually. Maybe I'll just put the medical room in over here because we don't need much out here. So if we did, let's change this up, and that, crap. 2, 3, so we'd be able to make that a hallway. be able to get enough room out here to build it? Is the question. So if we went with this, so the problem with the medical room is it's just so bloody big. But I want an actual medical room out here. Maybe. I mean, I could always just take some of the stone out here, I guess. Because we could just go... just go ahead and drill it out. We've got Bob on board. So if we did that, and I need to bring you out. So you would be walls. Yeah. I have enough stone. I am not worried about more. Like I said, I'm not really worried about the basic resources we can get at this point. Like I said, this is not really anything all that massive or necessarily, nothing needs to be ridiculously impressive on this, design-wise. That gives me enough room. I should be able to put it there in the middle or in the back corner. Well, I could put it in that corner even, but... Alright, let me see. Where do I have an area that I can pull a line from? I can pull a line from here, or I can pull a line from down there. And then we end up with two doors here. See? Came in for shipbuilding, and you get base building too. 2 for 1. Not a bad deal, right? And that brings us over here. We can then... I'm gonna actually bring... I like my roofs being 2 blocks. I should say I like my rooms being 2 blocks tall. Mainly because of the fact that it tends to give me a little bit extra space for the miscellaneous stuff. We're starting to get to the point where this is probably going to be stuff visible at some point, so we'll do that. I may come back and redo some of this. I don't know yet. We'll see. Alright, so we're talking that. Let's grab our conveyor block. Conveyor. We're gonna hop down here, see if we can get out of the way of the block. There we go. Alright, so that gets us there. And you are going to run that way. You come out. Kind of like that, actually. All right. Before I get too distracted. Whoop. Let's get this thing done here. And you're going to go up. you're going to go down, and hopefully you're going to meet in the middle. You are. Okay. And is there enough room for me to sneak through there? There is, which is good. Okay. And then we'll drop a block right there, and then that way we can actually look down and make sure that all this welds up. Light turns green, we're good. Come on. All right. What is a grand lobby if it isn't at least 15 blocks tall before it starts to work? Exactly. Hey man, if you're not making something grand, you know, why are you even making it? Hey, everything went green. That's good. Okay. That means we can go ahead and close that. We'll come in. We'll close this. We'll close this. How many plates do I have on me? I've got 20 plates. So we'll let Bob do his thing. Actually, before I go too much further, let's go medical. We need a in there. So make sure, yes, the block. Okay. Connector is still there. I need interior plate. Of course I do. Because, you know, when have I ever not needed an interior plate? Let's grab a few of those. Give it a couple of seconds to transfer over. We'll do that. And up here, I like being able to see if I've got O2. So I think we'll do. I have to go with the big block, I guess. It's fine. There we go. Hey, Jeremy. Build a Ruby Tuesday on Monday Mayhem. Oh, see what you should have done is build a Ruby Tuesday on Monday Mayhem. You'll find out on Wednesday's weirdness. Or during Wednesday's weirdness. And we'll talk about it on Thursday. Just and forget about it on Friday. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, man. Oh. Needs to be at least 50. Yes, you're very true. See, I would build a TGI Fridays, but they've closed all of them locally. If you close my Fridays, I can't build a Fridays, man. That's just, not going to do it. I was mad, too. When they the franchise went out, we had a Fridays probably 3, maybe 4 miles away from me. It wasn't that far. And the owner of that particular franchise was one of the ones who basically disappeared. Just didn't tell anybody. They showed up and the place was locked up for forever. It's like, oh, dude. I can't believe I just did that in space. Come on. Thank you. Keep forgetting that damn thing opens my helmet. So yeah, there was basically, you know, like 40 or 50 people who were just completely out of work and didn't know that they had basically been fired. I was like, man, that is some shady stuff, dude. Have I used any of the passage intersection mods? Yes, I have. Passageways and more. I actually did one of the early reviews for that mod. I love that mod. The mod author originally built blocks because they wanted to have an intersection for the old vanilla mods, or for the old vanilla passageway. For those who don't know, let me bring that up really fast here. No, not ass. Pass. Thank you. Sheesh. Alright, so the old passageway. Right? Come outside and show it to you. Whee! There we go. So the old passageway block. This wonderful thing. So the mod author for the passageways, from was it Passageways and More, I think was what it was, and then it became More Passageways or something. Wanted an ability to have four of these meet in a T intersection and have the blocks basically flow together, which eventually became where are you at? Need the new passageway blocks. There you go. Eventually became this, which is now a vanilla block. So yeah, no, it's awesome mod. The only reason I don't still use the passageway and more blocks is because of the fact that they became vanilla. Now, the one thing I do like in the More Passageways mod is that they have some that are windows, where the windows are the entire side panel. Absolutely amazing. Love those. So, but yeah, I was very happy to see some of these make their way in. So the new one, bring up the passageway block here. So the new vanilla version of it. So this is the new passageway vanilla version. And then they did the half blocks, which is something else that came out of the passageways and more passages and more blocks. So they I believe they talked, like they being Keen, I believe they talked to the original mod author and got their approval to incorporate some of these. But a lot of the stuff is from that particular mod. And then one thing that Keen didn't do that was in the old Passageways mod is that they had a block like this with windows on it. And so you'd have a half passage window, so you could make a double block wide passage that was glass on both sides. Yeah, they had the passageway with a vent. They have the passageway with. There was a passageway that I think they took out because there were some problems with it. But there was a passageway that had a connector in it, a connector access, so you could get into inventory. But yeah, no, great mod. Absolutely love that mod. Oh yeah, I need to move the ship. See, I got distracted. Alright, let's move this thing so we can get the other ship on board. Actually, where am I moving this to? I guess... Yeah, I guess we got a bit of a flat top up here we can dock onto. That should be okay. At some point, I will put a shield on the space. Because I'm going to have to. Yeah, not the air block lot, and not the, what was it called? Mergeless, the mergeless block. They had a mergeless conveyor block, which unfortunately was not made vanilla. I'd love for that to be made vanilla. Hey, sir, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Concursive? Yeah. So for airlocks, if I want to get a single block airlock, I do rotary airlocks. That's been the hands down best airlock block that I've found for single block solutions. There's a lot of them out there, but that's the one that I personally like the best. Do they still have the cargo access block on that mod? I have to check. That's one that I would really like to have seen go into the vanilla set. What's I doing? Oh, I need to fly the ship. Focus, Hal. Focus. Say, ooh, squirrel. Oh, let's do that. Do that. Oh, we got our Hydrogen tank up to 20%. That's actually a ridiculous amount of hydrogen. Honestly. Considering how many tanks I have on board this ship. Alright, so we're going to have to set up a shipyard at some point, I think. Because... Actually, let me see here. Let's swing the back end of this ship around. We're gonna saddle ourselves over this way. That could be a trouble. All right. Can I? Trying to find a position where I can bring the ship down and not rip the thrusters off of it. We've already done that enough. We don't need to do that again. And that's why I put those giant landing pads back there. Okay. So we're going to have a U, and U, go. All right. We'll turn, you'll set you from that. And we'll actually put the shield down. I think that should. I think that's okay. Actually, you know what? Let's turn that off. And I am going to depressurize the ship. Yes, I know it can only be used in pressurized area. Thank you for reminding me. And then see if we have enough room for this. Okay, so if we come up, let's bring ourselves up a little bit and over. More hydrogen is more fire. Yeah, what's that joke about fuel? The only time you have too much is when you're burning. The only time you'll ever hear about people complain about having too much fuel is when they're on fire. I figured out what the ship reminds me of. Gunstar. Switch lock, thank you. And I don't have any batteries, so I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, that's what the ship reminds me of. It reminds me of a Gunstar. I'll turn off the lights. Sorry? For those who know, you know. Maybe I'll make one. Oh, maybe I'll make a version of this for combat, and we'll actually make a Gunstar. You think Firefly when you see what the big ship? That's good because that's kind of what it was loosely inspired by. I need steel plates. Part of the design at least was. I forgot to move the stuff off. Son of a... oh, you've got to be joking me. Yep. All right, so we have to build a supply network to get over there. I think what we're gonna do now that we have basic gear in place, I think it's time to start looking at building out the hangar. Gunstar, yes, it's from a 1980, I want to say 4, maybe 86, something like that. Sci-fi show. It's from a movie called Last Starfighter. Amazing show. And it's only funnier because of the fact that you probably actually know the ship, but you just didn't know the name of it. Payne's like, there's the Mayhem. Yep, there's the Mayhem. Oh, but yeah, no, it's wow, yeah. I might have to make a Gunstar for a combat ship. Let me know what you think. It'll be a small grid, heavy block ship. And what we'll do is I'll put like a bunch of the non-reloadable or the manually reloadable launchers on it. Yeah, so technically there was a follow-up that they did. There was supposed to be a Last Starfighter 2, but I don't know if it ever came out. At least not in the States. So, some interesting names will show up in that movie. Yeah. Yeah, Bernard. I say show and movie interchangeably when I'm talking movies. If it's a TV, if it's something on TV like a series, I'll call it a series or a TV show. So, sorry for the confusion. Not efficient, but cool. Yep, real cool. And I mean, come on, if you're in the middle of a complete armada, you're just going to Death Blossom anyway, right? I mean, come on. Hey, Dag, have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a fantastic evening. Movie that was supposed to come out, and I don't know if it ever made it. Like, they had actually done the screenplay for it and everything. It was supposed to be following the characters after what happened in the first one. It was supposed to be like something like 20 years later kind of thing. Think of it as the from Star Wars, for those who are familiar with it, the Young Jedi series. Same concept. Basically following the kids of the main characters into the new adventures. So, all right. So I have a bunch of stuff I need to migrate from one base to the other. So I think we are going to relocate the materials from that ship into the base. And later this week, I think we're going to start working on the hangar. Which I happen to have this giant face of stone pointed in mostly the right direction. So I think that we may have a hangar over here. Now, I don't know how big it's going to be. We'll find out. But I'm going to call this one here. I'm going to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun hanging out and shooting the crap with everybody. So I appreciate you hanging out with me. Hopefully you had a lot of fun. I know I did. Oh, so Wednesday, yes, we will be back for more Space Engineers. I think what we will do is, like I said, I think we'll start working on the hangar. What I'll probably do between now and then is we'll break out the drills, since we have that, and we'll start excavating. I do like the fact that this is kind of an overhang, so I'm thinking we may tuck this in down in here somewhere, like down here. Because, I mean, look at that. How awesome would that be to have your ship coming out of, just blasting out of here, like, ah. So, anyway, I am going to get out of here. I want to thank you all once more. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy your week, and we will see you back here on Wednesday for more Space Engineers. And if you can't be here Wednesday, don't worry about it. It'll be on video. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Okay, so